A very good happy Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Happy 1st of July to go along with that. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of On Target. Got some cloud cover accompanying a passing cold front this morning. Got a few stray showers out there meandering across the Wobbles community as well. Gonna have another final day, folks, of dealing with these pop-up scattered showers and storms. Looks like they should be out of here between the early and mid-afternoon time frame, but we're gonna have to be patient and wait till the overnight into tomorrow for the lower humidity to arrive here out of the north and west. Let's get a look across the region. We had an absolutely a masterpiece of a sunrise not too long ago overlooking the Barren River Lake Cam. Not that impressive now. We put a screenshot there up on our feed you can take a look at to get a view of what that beautiful sky looked like here just a short time ago. Taking a look over here at the Russellville Sky Cam, WRUS Cam, overlooking 431 North. You can see the clouds that are accompanying that passing cold front, keeping us all socked in out there early this morning, all right? We can jump over here and we can get a look at our current view and what's going on in regards to those conditions, current conditions, if you will. And you will note that we have got those readings hanging out right around the low and mid 70s in both the temperature and dew point department. Hang in there, folks. This broken record forecast is finally going to be coming to an end, at least for a few days here, whenever we can get some of the oppressive heat and humidity out of here. But you better enjoy it here, folks, over the next few days, because as we work into Independence Day, but more importantly, the weekend to follow, that heat and humidity is going to be coming right back into the mixer for us. All right, let's jump over here and let's get a view at what's going on, and we can take a gander at the current setup in regards to the simulated radar activity. This is a little bit earlier this morning. That convection has since died out with only a few showers meandering here across the region. You will note this stays alive throughout the midday time frame, and then, folks, we get into lunchtime and early afternoon, and you can see where the activity is coming to an end, stretching from E-Town back down to the south and west through Russellville. Right around the early afternoon time frame, okay? So this is going to be shutting off the moisture as the cold front makes it through here, and with any luck, by the time we roll into mid-afternoon, right around 3 to 4 to 5 p.m., the bulk of all this activity will be out of here. Any storm that does develop, folks, will be able to produce strong gusty winds that we've been experiencing over the past few days, and also excessive amounts of rain that could be being created as well. Part of that reason is the amount of precipitable water values that are going to be available in our atmosphere throughout the entirety of today. We put this into motion, folks, and look at these readings. We're talking about the 99th percentile in the precipitable water department. Going to continue to feel like a rainforest out there. You got precipitable water values between 2 and 2.5 inches. That is unprecedented for this time of year. So plenty of moisture to tap into should any convection or storms get going. Be aware it could dump a lot of rain in a very short period of time. Now, as we progress after today, it is all good news because we have got this we got a trough that's trying to dive in here right over the Midwest region and the Great Lakes. This is going to help escort that cold front through here. And look at our northwest flow aloft that sets up shop here as we work into the Wednesday and Thursday time frame. Now, we're not going to get a drastic relief in the temperature department, but more importantly, the dew points are going to be coming down between the upper 70s, what we've been experiencing, all the way down to right around and lingering in the mid-60s. So afternoon highs both Wednesday and Thursday with northwest flow aloft hanging out right around the mid and upper 80s. Dew points down to the mid-60s. Compared to what we have been experiencing, folks, that's a godsend, so get out there and enjoy it. As we progress into our Independence Day, you can probably see, if you keep up with any of our videos whatsoever, what we have unfolding as we progress into our Friday afternoon time frame. Not great news. We get another expansive heat dome, our mid and upper level ridge. It's going to be expanding out and it's going to place us right underneath that heat dome, rolling through the 4th of July, and then on into the weekend to follow. If there's a silver lining to take from this, folks, you got any outdoor plans on the 4th of July? It looks like we should have a clean slate. We might have a stray afternoon shower or storm pop up. That does not look likely with what we're seeing here on the latest model guidance, but we will have the heat and humidity increasing. We're going to be pumping highs back up into the 90s on our 4th of July holiday. We're going to be sending dew points back up into the 70s. We could be making a run at mid and upper 90s, or perhaps even crossing that low tier of the threshold into the triple digits as far as heat indices are concerned, all right? Not just here on Independence Day, but we'll take it on through the weekend for you. And that heat dome just stays locked in here with temperatures expected to be above average. And then as we roll into the early days of next week, it breaks down to an extent, but you can still see this ridge trying to build in here over the southeast U.S. Come the weekend on into the early days of next week, we're going to have more of these afternoon sporadic strong storms that will become a possibility here yet again, all right? So we can jump over here. We can give you the latest in regards to the severe weather outlook for today. We're not expecting any sort of severe storms, just a generalized thunderstorm risk. Be aware, gusty winds, excessive amounts of rainfall could fall out of any storm that develops here from now all the way through roughly the mid-afternoon time frame. Gonna have to take this with a grain of salt. We could be looking at anywhere from 1/4 of an inch up to around 1/2 inch of total rainfall. If you get caught underneath one of these storms, maybe even a little bit more, but it looks like the vast majority, if not all of us, should be remaining on the lower tier of that. Your full 6-day forecast breakdown after we get past the shower and storm chances today. We get a few days, at least around 48 hours, to take a breather and catch our breath. Mid and upper 90s for your Wednesday and Thursday, but more importantly, lower humidity to soak in. And then we crank the heat and humidity right back up. Independence Day, low to mid 90s. Heat indices approaching triple digits. Same song and dance Saturday into Sunday. You can see there as we roll into Sunday on into the start of the new work week, those pop-up afternoon storm chances are going to rear their ugly head yet again. Friends, it's going to wrap up your July 1st edition of your Whether or Not forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other.